Just the other week, I took a look at Fable Anniversary, and I thought, let's take a look at Fable 2, see how we can compare the games, and also see if they're as good as I remember.
And so our story begins. But who is the hero of our tale?
We're going to go with Guy as always.
Destiny unfold.
If I remember right, Fable 2 was my least favourite Fable.
Oh, what was that? Oh, yuck. Well, I hear that's lucky. Like finding a four-leaf clover. Although I think I prefer the clover. Oh, look, little sparrow. Castle Fairfax looks so nice in the snow. Imagine the grand dining hall. I bet Lord Lucian's having roast duck this time of year. But he must be really lonely since his wife and his little girl died. In that big castle, all by himself. If only we could live there. What is going on over there? Come with me, little brother.
So, as you will definitely see, if you ever played the first game, you can definitely tell Bowerstone has had a full-on upgrade to... It's not industrial, because industrial era's Fable 3, but this one's more an upgrade to all the housing. It's a step forward.
You look hungry. Have you reconsidered my offer?
We'll never be that hungry. The answer is no.
You'll be back, and I'll be waiting for you.
Come on, little sparrow. Let's see what's going on.
Let's see what's going on indeed. Remember right, it's a trader, right?
Oh,
Yeah, trader with just a load of random stuff. Mystical Mergo.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have traveled the land, accumulating wondrous and mysterious objects, which I now offer to you for the modest price of 5 gold.
Hunt anyone who gets too close.
Consider this. This is truly a magical mirror. For as long as you look into it, it will make you beautiful.
I'll take it.
Very wise. Now, just remember, the magic only works if you look at it in complete darkness.
That's ironic,
Now,
because you can't see in the dark.
Truly a marvel.
At least not in a mirror.
This small, unassuming box is actually a device created by the ancients, as used by the old kingdom rulers themselves. Turn the handle 3 times, and you shall be granted a single wish.
There's no such thing as magic.
Down in front.
We live in grim times indeed, if the young are too world-weary to believe in magic. Most children your age believe eagerly.
Look, I can see your eyes are bad, but I'm telling you, that music box is rubbish.
That's what the seller thinks. He has no idea what he stumbled upon. But you have an inkling, don't you? Some part of you wants to believe it's magic.
What? You really think it could be?
For 5 gold coins, you could have your answer.
For 5 gold coins, we could eat for a week.
Listen to me, Rose. At the end of that week, you and your little sparrow would be no closer to your dream, no closer to the inside of that beautiful castle.
What if it is real? I bet we could get 5 gold pieces, and maybe this could be a way out of here after all. What is there to lose, little sparrow?
Exactly.
Come on, there must be someone around here who'll pay us gold to...
There should be, I do believe, like 5 different jobs.
Right, kids, come here a minute.
So we can't do that one yet. Guard, I think it's the first one.
Lose something?
My arrest warrants blew right out of my hands. They could be in all corners of Bowerstone by now.
And they exactly are. To find all of them, we have to have done,
That direction.
I believe it's the 4 other quests that will give us gold.
So, we'll look out for those
With a
warrants. But for
lifelike
now,
instant
let's find some
image.
more money.
This one's a fun one. All you have to do,
You can show
accept the
it.
mission,
I bought a spoon that can
and pull poses in front of him.
All you have to do is
Skip the
strike a
conversation,
pose. Very well. Strike a pose, my young friend.
and he'll give us a gold coin for it. I do believe.
I'm not moving from here till I see what he does next.
There we go.
Wondrous. This thing's going to be more popular than that box.
And that's his invention of the camera, Barnum.
Now, I just have to wait 3 months for the picture to developify, and I can...
And there's 1 gold.
Come on! Rick's cool. Come here, boy.
I don't think there's a warrant up here, is there? No. That's just a dead end.
Having a bit of fun. What's it to you? He hit a girl. Yeah, and now I'm gonna hit another one.
That's what you think, buddy. Because I don't stand for you beating up a dog or a girl.
Ah! Stop it!
That's how you get your pet in this game. That dog, he's a good part of the game.
Ow! Did you see that? That lunatic shot me right in the head.
He is the one where we'll find things to dig up,
Thanks for your
treasures, that sort of stuff, I do believe.
You fly like a hero or something. Listen to this.
Oh, poor thing. You've had a horrible time. Don't be
The
scared.
dog is just as homeless as we are.
What you need is someone nice to look after you. Oh, we can't keep you. We don't have enough food for ourselves. Well, I'm sorry, but we can't. Now you just rest.
Can I be your friend?
Come on, little sparrow. Let's go.
There we go. So, I do believe that's good renown. Well, not good renown.
That's one there.
That's one of the warrants. Warrant for arson.
Well, we have our first warrant.
There's a second one. Warrant for
Yes, another
sneakiness.
warrant.
And we can get another one
Mr. Leroy if they see him.
by talking to these two.
Hey,
We'll
look
skip
at
the
that
conversation. We need to
getting
get Pete's bottle bank.
2 sets of twins. Oh, you'll get my booze back, won't you?
Let's find this magpie guy. That must be Magpie. And there's the bottle. Get it, little sparrow.
Just gotta be very careful. Don't think I've ever actually failed that.
Ah, stupid Pete.
Let's
If you
get
did
that
see
cover.
that, there is a warrant in that bottle.
Hey, the quadruplets are back.
We're gonna give it to her because
Hand over the wine, little sparrow.
the guy doesn't need his alcohol.
Give me
What he
the
needs
wine.
is a bath.
No, don't. Give it to me.
Hold
There we go.
it. There's some paper in the bottle.
There's no
I
warrant.
think this is yours.
I used to be an accountant.
Well,
There's another
you
one
probably saved
there.
his life. Only one more warrant left to find.
Can't go down
Keep your eyes
there.
open.
So we're now missing one warrant.
We're really doing it.
And if we head up
Now,
here,
let's find the rest of those
we can do this one.
What'll I do?
Clear the house of the beetles.
Shoot the beetles. Shoot to kill.
And that guy on the left, he's going to tell us not to. He's going to destroy the barrels.
Heads open. Try not to break any of my stuff.
I think it's what? Where are these beetles?
Hey, kid. Balthazar owes something.
We're not worried about this other dude. He's just going to tell us to destroy the barrels. We're now missing a beetle. There it is.
Oh, crap. Do you know what I had to do to get those beetles?
He's the same guy who was talking to Rose before the trader. He's not a very good, nice guy.
That was a massacre. No mercy for the filthy buggers.
I do
That's
think
what
he
I
will
like to
appear
see.
again later in the game.
And all my stock is still intact. Genius. Now I think about it, I wonder how those beetles got in there.
He'll give us a gold coin, which he's already
Wow.
done.
I didn't know you were so
And-
exciting. That's 3 gold coins now. Just 2 more and we can buy the music box.
Can I be your friend? I like playing.
You fight like a hero or something.
I swear the dog's meant to come running up to us at some point.
Deserved it.
Get out of the way, people.
Let's go play some jokes or something later.
I guess the dog doesn't come running up to us yet. Because that's how we get the last warrant.
Sweet little boy.
I do believe.
This is going to be...
Oh, it's a good day when you get strong-armed by 2 little kids, I'll tell you.
Words can tell.
Worms, Monty.
No words.
Oh, Monty.
So these are 2 star-crossed lovers, basically. The mother doesn't like him. Are we able to do this little machine yet? No. What are we missing? We're missing that one warrant.
I like playing with my toys.
Where is that one warrant? Anything around here? Where'd the dog bark? Where's the dog? Because he's got the last warrant. There he is. He found us a warrant. Good boy.
Hey, you found one for us. Good boy.
Now we have to take those back to Derek. And that'll be this bit complete. So far, the game does prove to be as good as I remember. I did not remember the graphics being as good as they are for when the game first came out.
Stop
Arthur.
right there, you
That's
little
all the
brats.
warrants. We should go back to that guard. Listen, creep. I told you no this morning.
Shut it, girl. This isn't about that.
Then we hand them
gonna
over to
clean up
Derek,
this
because we are
town,
good kids.
And then Lord Lucian will make me sheriff.
You hope.
Have you found them?
I have indeed.
Thanks.
There we go, and now we can go see this dude.
Normally, justice is its own reward. But as these aren't normal circumstances,
Shh. I think Mother heard us.
There we go. Mother does not
You
like him.
again? I don't want you
you sniffing around my daughter. Now push off before I call the guards, you animal. Get in the house, Belinda. And clean those floors. They're as filthy as that no-good delinquent Monty.
She's a bit like Cinderella, really.
This town would be so much nicer without people like Arthur around.
Now we can speak to Monty.
What's the matter?
I'm going to skip the conversation because he's going to ask us to give a letter to Belinda. You get two choices.
Get that letter straight to Belinda.
Knock on
You
the door,
either
let's see who
give it to
answers.
Belinda or you give it to the mother. Depending which side of the story you want to go. Not story, but side of the mission.
What do you want?
Oh, we've got a letter. We need 1 gold for the postage.
Oh, well, why didn't you just say so?
Give that to Belinda.
Come on in.
There we go.
Oh, this is wonderful. Here's something for your trouble. Oh, Monty, my little dove.
I guess some people's wishes do
That's
come
that done.
Come on, let's go buy that music box. I can't wait to see what it can do.
Let's grab ourselves that music box.
Hello, children.
Hello, we've come to buy the music box.
Very wise little ones.
And one music
Go
box.
ahead and turn the handle, but mind you go somewhere quiet like.
Let's go make our wish, little sparrow.
It's a music box from the Old Kingdom. Which just happens to be a thing that Lord Lucian is actually searching for. Not to ruin what's to come next.
But where did it go? Why are we still here? 5 gold pieces. Let's just go.
That
to
also
bed.
wouldn't be the last time we do see that music
I was
box.
so sure this was it. I
At
had
least
this feeling
in the
like
franchise.
we weren't going to be stuck in
Can't
that
remember we
town
see it again in this game,
Why
but we
didn't the box
definitely
take us
see it
with
again in the franchise.
What are you doing here? I'm sure I didn't wish for you.
You're nice,
All
aren't
right,
you?
fine. Welcome to our little paradise. Come on, Sparrow. Go to bed.
Oh, all right, settle down. There's a nice, angry, stray dog.
Quiet, boy. What do you want?
I work for Lord Lucian, miss, and he would very much like to see you in his castle. I've been sent to collect you.
It did work. Our wish came true. Come on, little Sparrow. Wake up. It's all right, doggy. We're going to Lord Lucian's castle. I'll come back for you. I promise.
Off to Castle Fairfax we go.
The castle.
The same castle that is then owned by the hero of Fable 3. Or lived in, should I say.
Evening, Jeeves. Here are the children Lord Lucian asked for.
Excellent. Hello, young masters.
Hello, sir.
If you'd follow me, please.
We look up at this castle every day and think how nice it is. We both do. But inside, it's even more beautiful than I imagined.
It is quite wonderful, isn't it?
Ah, hello, Master Garth.
Fun fact,
Man of few
Master
words.
Garth there is one
Where
of
is the Grand
the
Dining
3 heroes you go searching for within this game.
Lord Lucian hasn't been in
You
there
end up going
since-
looking for, if I remember
since the
right,
tragic
hero of
deaths of
strength,
Lady Fairfax and
wisdom, and skill.
Oh, I heard. That was so awful.
And one of those
Yes, he,
heroes
misses them
also appears in Fable 3.
So, where does he eat?
Actually, he takes most of his meals in his study. He's in there working all hours doing research.
What does he research?
On history, mostly. Lord
The Old
Lucian
Kingdom.
is quite keen on antiquities of all sorts, but he's chiefly interested in things relating to the Old Kingdom.
There was a trader in Old Town who said his stuff was from the Old Kingdom.
Yes, yes. I believe Lord Lucian heard about that.
We bought a piece of it, and we made a wish, and now we're here.
Well, that's wonderful. Now, when you meet Lord Lucian, you must show respect at all times. Address him as my lord, speak only when spoken to,
Yes, sir.
and do not mention Lady Fairfax or Amelia. Here we are. Lord Lucian, the children are here.
I do want to quickly point out as well, it used to be that you could play Fable 2 on PC and Xbox,
We were
but
winding it
now
up.
you can only play on
We made a
Xbox
wish, and then it
unless
started to
you play
glow.
it through cloud
It
gaming
disappeared.
in the Xbox app on PC.
Yes, my lord. The man who sold it to us said it was magic.
The box is of no interest to me. What's remarkable is that you were able to use it. What was your wish?
Oh,
Well, speak up. What did you wish for?
to live in a castle like this one.
Perhaps that could be arranged. I'm working to rebuild... Well, I'm working on something wonderful, for which I need individuals with particular talents. Let us find out if you possess them. Would you kindly stand in the circle, please? I promise it won't hurt you.
The circle just happens as well to have the symbol of which
Nothing to worry about.
is a guild seal as well. Guild seal pretty much is the symbol for Fable, if I realized.
It's true. Your blood. You are heroes.
Heroes? You mean like in the old stories?
What are you?
But this is also the first way of saying, or not first way of saying, first time they're saying that being a hero runs in your blood.
But you're not any of the three. One of you is the fourth.
What's happening?
This isn't what I wanted. But nothing must stand in my way.
No, wait! Don't! No!
I can't allow you to live either. I'm sorry.
Death is not your destiny today, little sparrow.
There is one thing I do love, and that is how well done the cutscenes are within this game. But they are incredibly well done, like lighting based,
Lucian
everything.
escaped from Castle Fairfax that night, certain that those who might stand in his way were dead. But some grief is so great, even death may keep its distance. And so the boy survived. Days later, far from the dark alleys of Bowerstone, life slowly returned to his small broken body. The boy awoke to a familiar face watching over a strange bed. He reached out for the comfort of the dog's warm fur, ready to take his first steps in a new life. 10 winters blanketed Albion. 10 summers filled the air with the sounds of insects and laughter. With time, the boy's pain turned to strength. His grief became will. A will to change the world and to avenge the death that still haunted his every dream. Ah,
Bit more grown up
there
now.
you are. And your faithful friend, too. Many years ago, I promised I would help you avenge your sister's death. That day has come. Today, you leave the safety of this camp and seek out Lucian. The journey will not be easy. There's a chest near your caravan. I've left a few things inside that might prove useful. Meet me by the gates when you're ready to leave.
So, oh, wrong way. It turns out as well, this is Bowerstone Lake, which I'll explain more about in one moment. And I do find it quite strange as well that in the lore, like tips and hints on the loan screens, you can get one pop up that says about a hero who killed the guildmaster in Fable 1, which is strange, because by the end of Fable 1, you do get the choice to either kill the guildmaster or take the sword of, I believe his name is Nostro, and you get a choice between the two. But it just goes to show that the actual canon ending to Fable 1 is you killing the guildmaster for his soul in order to beat Jack of Blades, which kind of goes against you being a hero.
Now come with me.
Open the gate! Good luck.
Take this.
Bowerstone Tomb Seal. It's actually a guild seal from the looks of things.
It is a powerful artifact, the kind of which all heroes once carried. It will grant you access to places others cannot go. It will also allow me to talk to you when necessary. Now, look down towards the lake. The seal will allow you to enter that tomb. In its darkest depths lies the Chamber of Fate. When you come out again, you will be stronger, much stronger.
I do believe Bowerstone Lake is the exact area of which the Heroes Guild used to stand and no longer actually stands, which is why the Chamber of Fate is right at the very bottom of the lake now, or the tomb that's here, because they are all in close proximity to each other, and the artifact will unlock the door. And give us access to the old tomb.
Don't
And
be
it
alarmed.
begins
I'm
us.
speaking to you through the guild seal. You will need to jump
There you
into
go.
that hole to continue.
Guild seal.
Don't worry. The water at the bottom will break your fall.
Technically jumping in here is a leap of faith. Giant beetles. Just cut them down. And I do love the fact that this game actually carried on experience and everything like that as a thing you picked up. So you got experience for doing different things. Got experience for doing magic abilities, experience for doing strength abilities, so melee attacks, and skill. As seen there. I think they changed the colours of them though. Because I think strength in the first game was blue, not blue, red. And will / magic was blue.
The knowledge and experience of the creatures that you kill.
So there wasn't some changes.
You'll have to shoot the switch.
But it was also the first version of the switches. And secret treasure over here. It's not really secret, but you can miss it if you're just running through doing what they're telling you to. And the dog actually tells you treasure, dig spots, and I think that's it. Treasure and dig spots. And I do know that before I end Series 1 of As Good As I Remember, we will be covering the third Fable. So we will be coming back to a lot of the details that I do pick up on in this game. And as always, if people do want to see more of this game played, I will be leaving a like goal of 5. So whenever it hits 5, I will probably cover it by that, or at that point. So even if it doesn't hit it within like the week, I'll cover it whenever it hits 5, like I did with Conflict Global Storm. Let's keep going, because I do want to mention the Chamber of Fate before we get to the end of the video. And also get to Bowerstone as well. That was everything good. Let's keep on going. Because this cave is big, if I remember right. And by having an amazing fight with nothing attacking you, or hitting you, I mean, you do get bonus XP. Which later in the game does get harder to get. Well, not harder to get, but everything costs more. As it does in the first game. And here we go. We shoot it, then we hit it. Then we shoot it again. For it to then open a special door. The door, I do believe, I think there's one more bit to the cave. Or is this a bit into the guild? Because the guild itself used to stand right above us. It used to stand, I do believe, yes,
beyond these broken
right above us on this exact point. Because right there, where we've just come through, is the door into the Heroes Guild, which then leads to this little bridge here into the Chambers of Fate.
The most supremely gifted sons and daughters of Albion, bound together
Which,
by the
if we look at every wall, we've got a hero. We've got Jack of Blades looking over our hero and having both Teresa and her mother.
The heroes are not all gone. You are here, And
you
that
then
same
also
blood
have...
flows through you.
I
Look
don't know what
around
those
at
ones
these
are.
walls.
Actually, it might have been that door there.
One of the mightiest heroes who ever lived.
Her brother.
At a young age, he suffered a devastating loss, from which he never truly recovered. But when the world tried to crush him, he fought back. He grew strong, strong enough to reshape the world as he saw fit.
That's him beating
You
the
must do the
arena.
same. The guild has reacted to you. Step into the light. Learn the true power of heroes.
There is what happens if you get married in the game. That one is the very end of the game, where you finally beat Jack of Blades as a dragon. It doesn't show any more. Ah, there it is. In Fable Anniversary, when you are being given permission by the Guildmaster to go out into the world, do hero stuff, there I mentioned in the first video that there was a tapestry I never realised in the background. One that showed Maze working for Jack of Blades. And if you look directly in front of me now, there it is. But after that cutscene, it doesn't show. It doesn't show at all, for some reason.
Your blood is awakening. You can now channel the experience you have collected into strength, skill, or will. Strength improves combat with hand-to-hand weapons. Skill allows you to shoot faster and with greater accuracy. Will gives you control over the forces of magic. Before you is a color
That is also one I don't remember.
To the will of one who seeks
That one right there. It's fighting the scorpion. I remember it happening in the game, but I don't remember it as a tapestry.
Has given you will experience. You need to learn a will ability to activate the color's gate.
Okay, so we need a will ability, so we need to go stand the light again.
Now use the knowledge you have gained so far to better yourself in strength, skill, and will.
Which one do I want? Blades was a good one, and so was time control. Vortex was a good one from the first one.
Chaos confuses your foes, making them unpredictable. They may flee,
Raise Dead.
attack them. Raise Dead causes the bones of the recently deceased to rise and fight for you.
That's what I want. Oh. Wait, you cannot... Oh, I've already learnt it. For level 1. There we go.
Excellent. Can you feel the power coursing through you? It is only the beginning. Use your will ability to hit the flit switch and power up the gate. Once activated, it will allow you to travel back to Bower Lake. Well done.
Now back to Bower Lake we go.
In your journey, use the Cullis Gate.
There we go. So we are now heading into Bowerstone Market. Basically, I would say where we first enter into Bowerstone in the first place, in the first game.
Listen to this. A hero went to Bower Lake and gave the thang a bellyache.
And we need to meet Teresa. If I remember right, she doesn't turn up straight away.
I have bad news. I'm afraid I will be delayed for a while. In the meantime, you should buy some new equipment and prepare for the challenges ahead. But you'll need money. If you need money, there are jobs to be found. I believe the blacksmith has an opening.
And here is the town square.
I do believe as well, when I put this assassin's coat on, it told me about going to a tailor and having it dyed. Which I find quite funny because they've only added that in this game, only to kind of take that out in the third game. Even though you can still dye clothes, you don't buy the dyes from a trader. You get given them for completing, well, not for completing, but for opening chests with guild seals. And this is also the first time they add jobs into the game, which you get loot playing, pie making, and being a blacksmith by the third game. And the level at which you can do each job is based on how much gold you earn, at least in this one. We'll talk more about earning money from jobs in the third game, because there is a different way of increasing the level of the job for the third game. But we literally have to just do this until Teresa arrives.
That's a blade, all right.
And I believe blacksmithing is the only one you can do in the first game. Or the second game, I mean. At least for now, I think. I think pie making comes into it when you get to the next place. Golden Tool Exploration 16.
A perfect hammer blow.
So we'll get back to this once Teresa arrives. I do also want to quickly explain, with jobs, there are 3 things you do. You have earning money from them, and the amount of money you earn is based on the multiplier. And the multiplier goes up for each weapon you actually complete perfectly. So that's 1, 2, 3. As long as you're hitting in the gold, or not the gold, the green, the amount of money you get per multiplier goes up. Like we have a gold multiplier of 6 at the moment. And the more we get these perfect weapons, as long as we're in the green, that multiplier will go up. So now we're on 96 per one. The higher the multiplier, the faster you get to the next level. Because you'll be earning more, like we're now on 288 gold. That's just running the multiplier. But yeah, the higher the multiplier, the faster and harder it gets. As well. There you go, now there's not a timer. The little thing in the bottom corner now tells you the chain, the amount of money you need till next level, and the gold multiplier, along with how much money you actually have on you. We'll get to this next level and then we will head off and see Teresa. Who does appear, is the only character to appear in every game. Which does mean she is God knows how many years old. Because I feel like there's like 100 years between this game and the last game. At the end of each time you level up, or each time you do the job, you get gold earned, highest chain, successful swords, total gold earned, and gold until next promotion will then show as well. And if you see in front of us, Teresa is right there. Let's go see her.
I apologize for the delay. Events are moving quickly indeed. Think about your life. All the places you've been, the people you've known, everything you've done. How many moments, how many memories. Thag and his men, they had just as many. And now they have none, because of you. Do you feel the weight of responsibility yet? Your enthusiasm will have its uses, but mind it does not consume you. Come. The world is better off without Thag, and certainly Bower Lake is in your debt. But to really see the impact of your actions, you need look no further than Bowerstone. It has changed much since you lived here, particularly Old Town, where you spent your childhood. Never forget that even the simplest choice can have far-reaching consequences. Look. That is where Lucien is now. The tattered spire. The spire was intended as a conduit for all the magic in the world, granting the kingdom's ruler a power so great he could bend reality to his will. On the day it was completed, and the first wish made, a light bloomed inside, though its nature could not have been darker. Albion shattered. Centuries of civilization were wiped out in moments, its people erased from existence. Some say that this was the first wish, an end to a hollow and corrupt world, and for a purer one to take its place. And now the spire rises once again, by Lucien's hand. Lucien found documents which foretold the coming of one who would stop him using the spire. That is why your sister died. And that is why you will face him. The cards have shown me this. Here.
Just a quick reminder. Seer, or not Seer, Teresa is a seer, so she can see the past, present, and future.
And the life force of heroes, will itself, is the key to the spire's power. Lucien's agents scour the land even as we speak. You must find the 3 heroes before Lucien does, because you are the 4th, the one who will bring his downfall. I have seen a vision of a holy ritual in Oakfield. Salvation, though bittersweet, is delivered by one of incredible strength. Speak to the abbot at the Temple of Light and see what you can learn of this pilgrim. The road to Oakfield will be dangerous. Good luck.
And that is where we're going to end this video. For those that want a conclusion on this, then they can stay around for a moment. Don't forget they can drop, anyone who leaves now can also drop a like down below and also subscribe for more, because I will be covering the 3rd Fable and other games as well, like this. But is the game as good as I remember? Yes, the combat is just as good. The skills, I thought there was more skills than that, but I think that's because I remember the first game more than I do this game. The changes they made between the first game and the second game I do kind of like. I love the fact that we're now set like, I think it's like 100 or so years into the future or something like that. But giving it a rating, I'm going to give it an 8. Due to the fact that it was never my favourite Fable game. Fable 1 will always be my favourite. Fable 2 will be my second favourite. And we'll be covering Fable 3 soon. For now, thank you for watching. See everyone next time.
They tell us lies.